of a parade. Ah, man. Augustus is beautiful. Now we gotta start off better. And trust me, now I know the things I'm doing wrong. I'm up here in space. I'm looking down on you. I'm in his face. Everything you do. You think you private eyes get nothing all the time. There is no true escape. I'm watching all the time. I'm heavy metal. My circuit's clean. I keep the country clean. Anyway, that Augustus, beautiful. Just giving you updates on everything, you know, how we're doing it. Of course, we're still working on our comeback, and that's goes without saying. I mean, at least we got a like from one of our cousins in radio, you know. I mean, geez, you know, that made me feel great. And we're gonna throw a lot of other things in here, and you know, make it a nice experience for people to stop by. You know, we'll get to the funny. I know I have been being funny as of late, and we will. We just need something here. You know, we don't get anybody. I mean, we just get, like, you know, the cold shoulder and, like, ignore. And it's like he's done, you know. I mean, we know him, you know. He says too much. He does all these crazy things. All right. But if I don't do it, who's going to do it? You know, not many will just tell it like it is, tell the truth, you know, and be honest about it. You know, I think people like that. All right, so butter. So I have this page. I don't know who added me. I don't. Someone probably added me to a group, but it's all about all kinds of food. I mean, really nice food. I forget what it's named. Maybe appetizers. I don't know, or bon appetit, or something with food. But they're posting a picture of butter, and you know, it's had this long thing on it, and then she's like, you know, as some kind of Chinese proverb or something, like, if I get some information, you know, I have to pass it on, you know, it's the Buddha kind of thing, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was fine. And, you know, it's talking about butter, you know, how they used to give butter to fatten up turkeys and stuff like that. And, you know, like, basically saying butter is bad. Which, oh, Jamie is here today, but, you know, they're not open. She's in there probably making the coffee. Okay, so they're saying butter is bad and everything. I'm saying, like, Italian and everything. I mean, my grandma, you know, used to, like, buy tons and tons and tons of butter. Like, you know, butter, like, is just, it's an Italian kind of thing. Like, you know, I mean, so much butter. I mean, I'm just thinking about all the butter that I ate in my lifetime. You know, I mean, oh, yes, where are a Jewish priest? Alright, I don't want to have to take a break. But hold on one second, hold on. I mean, when I was at this one diner, I was like working there, and this guy also, you know, worked there. He's like got some kind of 70s kind of thing going on. And okay, I was being followed there because I went through the light. Like, you know, it was questionable, and plus, I don't know if you can do shows like this, like, you know, because I know he's seen the camera. I was driving by, but yeah, I mean, it was like a photo finish going under the light. Then again, you know, it is Troy. You know, I mean, all these things, you know, that they're doing and stuff like that. I don't know, Vito. I don't know. Maybe, you know, listen to. I don't really listen to like talk. I thought maybe it was a talk radio station over there. But getting back to the butter and everything, I mean, I remember like just putting mounds and mounds of butter on the blueberry roll. remember when I was, making pizzas. You have the white pizza, or all the food in there, or just being Italian. I mean, how much butter do you think we eat? Like, butter. There's not many things that don't have butter. I mean, there's always like about 5-6 pounds of butter in there. Like I said, my grandmother, it's like, she'd always be buying tons and tons of butter. We'd be like giving it to the family, like, here's some butter. Butter. So I was just thinking to myself, all the butter that I must have ate in my lifetime. And she's saying, like, basically, butter kills you. I mean, I don't know, you gotta do a little exercising and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of things can kill you, I said, all right, let's re-rack. High above the West Tower. We're being careful. We don't want to use too much grease. All right, Franco is here. Franco will stop by. Maybe we'll see a little bit of Rod. Rod's over there with Debbie. I don't know. Debbie is saying some stuff. Give me my water. Hold on. Basically about, well, this whole thing, like, with the wall and the immigration and all that kind of thing. Like, they said that Obama was big on border and security for a while, and stuff like that. And what Trump is doing is something. Yes, it's very crazy. I didn't want to talk about it. Is there something else? Like, yes, I'm back. You talk about butter. No, we just did. We just did talk about butter. What about Augustus? I mean, we start off Augustus. Beautiful. You want to share, this golfer, like, at Augustus. Actually, it happened April 2nd. And he hit the ball, and it was like bouncing through the water, and it landed on the green. And it was on target. It was on target to go in. Like, it just by a hair, but you should have seen this shot. Okay, what did you want to say about Augustus? Oh, wait a second. I think Espo probably was listening to the show yesterday, because he was talking about multi personalities. But the thing is, we're working on this right now, because it's just us here, and we've been at this for a while. We're working really hard. There was a few things I think I said wrong yesterday on the show. When I said that, Trump. Excuse me. Let me take over Tickles. Yeah, it was something I think I said wrong. I think I said that Trump was president. Well, I mean, yes, I know he was president. I know he won in November 8th, but I was counting that he was president. We were trying to establish how many days, and I think it's about 380 maybe, 380 days at least. Because I was going through, I would count from November on, but you gotta start with January, but you really can't include January because it's, he started on the 20th or the 21st, probably the 20th. So, if you just go like February to February, that's 12, and there's 365 days in a year. I think, that's going to add up. So then you got March. Whoa, we're way over that. Okay. 365 and, anyway, let's go to the other radio. Where do I... Yes.
Live, playing everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app.
Don't sleep on your tax refund. Cash it.
And the police weren't even there yet. I got there before the police. I was that close. And somebody had called it in, and my son editor, heard it.
Alright, we're feeling better here.
And so I
just got to screw on the water.
I see that guy in the car, and he's dead.
So, anyways, so we have 365, and then they add the 30, 400, a little over 400, maybe 410, March. We're only like happy birthday to my cousin Jason. My cousin Jason's birthday is today. My mother don't even know, how old he is, what year he was born or anything. And it's her brother's kid. And I was saying to her last night, I was like, I go, when you had me, I mean, when did your brother have, his kids? I mean, can't you remember? And I don't know. She was like, I don't know. Maybe it's the butter, maybe you just have too much butter.
Normalize its reaction.
I'm heavy metal. My circuit's green. I am on control. There I was, completely wasted. So anyway, I did want to share the golf thing with one of our new friends that we made from Millennial. We gave him a thing with how to cut trees down really quick. I don't know how he does it, but that machinery there. But we seen a thing from Augustus, like it's just beautiful. It's in Georgia, like the beautiful purple like leaves and the flowers there, and I imagine the breeze. It must be so beautiful. It must be just this beautiful, gorgeous breeze. I mean, that's life. Like, just play golf. Then maybe come back and load up videos with Christmas lights. I almost want to, show, like this morning's show. I want because I had the computer there, and had the Christmas lights. I almost want to, there. It just looks so peaceful, it's like there's the studio, and there's the deer. Oh my Lord, beautiful, like 4 of them. They're getting big, man. I'm heavy metal. I would love to go out there. I just, I don't know if they'd come up to me. It'd be, if I knew that they would, I would welcome it. I would just go up with apples and stuff like that. But anyway, I was almost going to share the golf thing, but then again, on the opener, I said, we're just trying to get back. We did a lot of mistakes, I mean, at least Bob came over, and he probably listened to the show because, I don't know, I'm just putting one and one together because what we were doing yesterday with trying to find the voice and all that kind of stuff, or the twinkles. I was feeling really stuffed up yesterday. Not today, because I used my humidifier. I just didn't have time yesterday. But, you just get it. I get it from the heat, stuff like that. The heat that we use inside there. It just nose all dries up and everything like that. But feeling good today. It's moving, and the butter is not affecting anything like that. And we, like I said, we have the Crispo back here, and Debbie's over there. I mean, I like Debbie. I think Debbie points out a lot of interesting things. I mean, double standard. I mean, we have to. How can you? Then we seen all that. Well, we have an atheist friend here for the longest time, and I'm glad he didn't get rid of me because I comment on some things. And sometimes when I'm bored, I like to hit the topic of atheists and stuff like that, and we did and stuff like that. But he had something with Martin Luther King and the stuff the worst thing is stupidity and ignorance. That's the worst thing. Yes, it is. It's the worst thing. Well, why not? Well, we're not saying anyone is stupidity and ignorance and contentious. We're not saying that. We're saying, who would want to be? It's up to the person. It's free choice. I don't know if we can use any more priests. I don't want to lose this one because, I mean, trust me, I would. Just I'm not too familiar yet with how much priest we can use here. Yes, the Pope. The Pope said something over the weekend, I think. Something about hell. Said there's no hell. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't think anyone has hellfire power and stuff like that. I don't really believe so. But anyways.